Hey everybody, I know I said recently in another video that I wasn't going to provide more mileage update videos before 1,000,000 miles, but my friend Tim and also one of my regular viewers in the comments encouraged me to keep providing updates. So I'll provide some more periodic updates as we get closer to 1,000,000. So hit another milestone the other night, so I'll show you that here in a second. And then I also have a bunch of parts to get ready for the upcoming engine I'll show you here. So they've kept me pretty busy for deliveries lately. Here's the milestone we just hit. There you go, 960. There, it looks better. So I did the last 10,000 miles in 25 days, so pretty good pace. All right, and I want to say thank you to TRD. He's the one of the 7th generation forum moderators on driveaccord.net. He's also got a V6 Accord. His is an automatic. He's done some modifications to his engine, and I've asked him for different tips, and I'm basically mimicking a bunch of things that he did to his engine. So I'm going to go through and show you what all we got for the upcoming engine. Now, I'd already bought the engine hoist to do my transmission clutch the other day, and then also now I have engine stands, so that's where the 1,000,000 mile engine's going to rest unless Honda decides they want it. All right, so first thing I did a few weeks ago, I went out to the junkyard. I got a J35 intake. This is off a Honda Odyssey. So it's off a 2005 Odyssey, and it's a magnesium intake. It's lighter, and it's got more volume for airflow, so it should be better for performance. These modifications I'm doing is supposed to shift the horsepower and torque curves down to lower RPMs, where we get a little bit more power at lower RPMs. So I'm going to clean this one up and then paint it up. All right, and so ordered some stuff from Honda. So in this box I have all new engine mounts, and then I also have an OEM transmission mount back there that just didn't happen to make it by the time I did my clutch. But OEM engine mounts, kind of pricey, but I won't have issues with vibrations and things like that. So I've got some blue coolant that Hondas are supposed to like, so I'm going to use that. I've got my favorite Redline MTL. I got a couple gallons worth of that, of the manual transmission fluid. Got some Honda power steering fluid. All right, so OEM Honda engine mounts and transmission mount, and then I'm trying to do everything that I want to get done before I put the engine in. Stuff that's going to be a whole lot easier to do while the engine's out. So I got some Honda Bond, it's a gasket sealer, and then I have front main and rear main seals, so crankshaft seals, and then this one on the right here. When we did my clutch at 320,000, on the back of the engine there's a little plate up above the crank, and behind that there's this O-ring, so I'm going to replace that while we're in there on the new engine. All right, other stuff, I have a crank pulley from a 2007 MDX, which is supposed to be lighter, so help me out a little bit with power. I've got a new valve cover gasket. Honda actually sells them per the valve cover, so I need to order one more of these to cover both sides. I didn't realize that when I was ordering parts the other day. I got the VTEC solenoid gasket and screen here, and then oil pump seal here, and then a new PCV valve back there. Over here, this is a box from Rock Auto. I've got the Aisin TKH002 kit. This is the V6 Honda timing belt kit. This is the only one besides OEM parts that I would recommend running on the Hondas. So I've got that. Got a new serpentine belt in there. Got manifold gasket set. This is for the lower intake runners for the lower manifold, bolting to the heads. The Melee box over there is a new thermostat. NTK, I've got new O2 sensors. Down the bottom of this box I have all new exhaust gaskets from Cats all the way back through to the tailpipe. I'm going to run some BG44K fuel system cleaner through the new engine, as well as some Cataclean because I've been burning oil for a while with the existing engine. All right, and then I have a bunch of parts from Power Rev Racing P2R, so I'll go through what that is. All right, I've got the intake manifold spacer here that they sell, and then there's 2 thermal gaskets over here, the box on top, the one below. Put all 3 of those together, that gives you 1 inch spacing. Got a new bolt kit for the intake manifold. I have a throttle body spacer here. Right here, these are a couple plates that blank off your exhaust ports. So when I put the old engine on the stand, I'll put that on there, keep it all sealed up. All right, over here, I've got some see-through timing covers. They sell them in red, yellow, or like a smoke. So I got the gray, the smoke color, so I got 2 of those. I have the thermal gaskets, 2 of those for the throttle body spacer. I already showed you the one for the intake. And then I have the new ported lower runners. There's another one wrapped up still underneath there, so I got a set of those. So they sell these on their website, and then if you send your old ones into them, they'll give you a $75 credit. So once I get the other engine, get the existing runners off there, I'll send those off and get a little bit of money back. So some cool stuff to put on the new engine. Like I said, I'm going to try to do everything to it while it's out on the stand, while it's a whole lot easier before I get it in the car. Hopefully once I get in the car, I'll be good to go for a long, long time. So, okay, hope you enjoyed this short video, show you the update, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.